Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. So my name is Pranahv. I'm a mechanical engineering student at BITS Pilani, Goa campus. My project it was essentially AI-assisted dredging assessment for the IOR ports and overall the coastlines itself. And yeah, so first of all, we'll see what is the problem with dredging, especially in IOR. Uh, we can see that dredging market is growing yearly, it's predicted to be growing linearly in the coming years. Dredging is a very monopolized market in India at least. Only DCI and Adani groups have control over it, and we don't have a proper assessment model for the whole thing. We just accept uh, whatever is done, and we move on. So first of all, why no one has attempted to make a unified model is because every port, every region has different characteristics, and also it needs to be done in large scale. Might take 10 years or more. And for now, what we are doing is a reactive procurement. We find the port is not able to enter, like ships are not able to enter the ports, and then we just start the dredging processes randomly. And no tool optimization. We choose according to availability, not optimized in an optimized method. And the cost is not mapped at all most of the time. So so just to show that there are two main rivers that say, deposit in the or help in the sedimentation rate in the port, Peria River and I forgot the name of it, but yeah. Uh, So the data needed, we need bathymetry, we need dredging records. I still didn't get dredging records. I still didn't get this. Incoys, I contacted CPA and I tried getting from Incoys, but both didn't so far let me know. So far, only the only data I got or I interpolated from was satellite imagery and whatever Telemac had, like could do. Uh, so this is on satellite data was free, obviously. I used Google Earth Engine for simulate for extracting the tidal waves and tidal wave data and the wind data. This is just as I said before how why it's important. It's heavily dependent on monsoon. Monsoon heavily affects the sedimentation rate over there. So yeah, so far what is being done? It's supposed to be a four layer program project, but so far only 3.5 has been done because of lack of data. So these are the number of nodes in the Telemac mesh. Telemac is the physics engine I used. It was only open source, so that was only feasible one. 13 months. Ideally, I think by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll be done with around 60 months, meaning 5 years. So far, 13 months have been fused. SPM is the suspended particle, suspended sediment, something. Um, yeah. So reason I need the dredging records is for coupling in layer 3 from layer 1 to layer 3 for feeding the ML model and training it. I need labels and inputs. So this is the general framework. So these are the tools used. Most of the work was done in through WSL. I used Open Telemac for the processing and IPOBO for the boundary segmentation. Google Earth Engine, Sentinel-2, and yeah, these two are the main data sources for me. These are the libraries, etc. used. And yeah, so I used ERA5 data to also, and but I could not get the wind data because it was very noisy, because it was very not accurate. So I need to stick into other sources. I tried contacting Aviso to get a reply, and yeah, the others. This is what is being done so far. So this is the general mathematic portfolio so far that I built. You can see the color scheme and how much is the general depth and shallowness of the port. So this is the port mainly. So here it starts. and it's not very clear because of, again, the noise. The noise is very high in it's the port itself was very cloudy, like very cloudy throughout the year. All of this is mostly noise. Yeah, the noise affects the whole sedimentation portfolio, but the masking was done perfectly because it was more of estimations of the map. And yeah, this is the noise is fused SPM. So this is throughout the, I took one single year and not 12 months, and I saw how the turbidity and the bathymetry is there for 1 month, 1 year, and this is the SPM of one whole year. We can see that it decreases till Jan, and then starts increasing and till April. Again, this is again why I cannot find a complete data set, like, because I'm not able to complete the whole process because of invalid data sets and incomplete data sets. Yeah, so initially I had not included the Perrier inlet and Perrier inlet for considering the tidal uh, effects, but slowly after the Crone deposition rate I included, and it gave a different output. This is purely but just by the Perrier River's effects, just the sedimentation rate due to Perrier River. It's quite high. Initially, yeah, and I had to recalibrate it. So my model gave that it will be around 390. I think the volume was 390. But the estimated, the actual was around 24. Yeah, 24. So I had to go through why and the reasoning. Reasoning was mostly because most of it was not dredged, and some of it was left as tolerance. Some of it was left as uh, manageable and pushed away, not instead of dredging. So after going through all those tolerances, I reached 24. This was more done more with research. This was the output that the physics engine gave, and yeah, it was fine for most parts of the inlets. The approach, Ernakulam and Mattanchere, Ernakulam and Mattanchere are the two inlets. So this is a decision dashboard. Decision dashboard is it's very actually there was a study conducted in 2017 called Furkett study something. They had already estimated how much will be uh, uh, the dredged amount that will be done. So that was the only data that I could use to calibrate my physics engine to or teach it. That was the only data that I could find for the whole 60 years or something. Uh, so so the data needed to go like to make it more of a predictive analysis. I need CPA's data, bathymetric surveys. I need its wave data. So I got only so far tidal data. I didn't get the wave data because wave data is more dynamic and changes with every time period. So I need wave data specifically. Uh, I need the SPM cubes, multiple year SPM cubes that I can build. Um, so wave forcing. And the river discharge rate is also not very clear. So that also I need to get into. So this is a predicted timeline. If all the data is completed, hopefully we can move on to the next port. We need to see. So far I have just I don't have a predictive model. So far I just have a decision support baseline. So this can only give me they can currently assess how much is the dredging done accurate or not with more training and more tinkering. But for accurate results and predictive analysis, I need the CPA data and wave data, rainfall and river discharge for better